Hello guys, welcome to Created at Home with G and this month's design team project for memomedia.com. Today I'm going to be doing a Mother's Day card using the new stamp set, and it is called Flowers for Mum, and this is one of Meme's larger stamp sets. It's 8x10 I believe, 6x8. And I'm also going to be using Meme's stamp set, Meme's Tulips. Now that's T-W-O and then lips, not tulips, it's tulips. So I'm going to be using those two. I have made this card, but I've done it in the muted brown tones, and I've also done some other cards which I'll bring to you at the end using other stamp sets from Meme. But I'm going to do this one using the non-muted, so kind of the reds, the blacks, the whites, Meme's colours actually. So I'm going to create a 5x5 card base. Now this sheet I've put in my scoring board is 5x10, so I'm going to score it at the 5-inch mark, and that will give me a 5x5 card base. So that's that. I need some black cardstock, and I need to cut that at 5x5. So my insert, the first insert, will be the same size as the card, so that will be 5 inches by 5 inches. And then I need some more cardstock which will measure 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. I will also need a piece of black cardstock that measures 2 inches by 5 inches. And that's it. I think I might use some red cardstock as well, crafters, as this is definitely good. I think I might, do this one with Meme's colours. So my black was 5, my white was 4 3/4. So I'm going to make this one 1/8 of an inch smaller than 5. So this will be black, then red, then white. All the measurements will be on the blog post that will go with today's video. Right, so I need that. So I need one that is 1/8 of an inch smaller than 2 inches. So that will go on top of there like that. And I need a white one as well. So my white insert will be 1 3/4 by 5 inches. Like I say, all these measurements will be on the blog post, so don't worry about trying to write them down and figure them out now. Okay, so we have card base. What happened with my black insert? Crafters, does this happen to you? You have something? Did I just cut it? I think I just cut it. Oh boy. I think I just cut it to make that. Now that's funny. Ugh. The heat is getting to me, crafters. Okay, so I need a 5x5, which I don't then cut up and use for something else. Oh dear. The heat. Right. Okay, so card base. Now I'm going to put my black insert down, and that's using the art glitter glue. My red insert. And then on my white insert, I'm going to stamp some of the lips that come with this stamp set. So I'm going to stamp some of the variations of the lips. And in fact, I think I might stamp this. I think I'm going to do the You're Pretty special as well. So I'm going to stamp that in black. So the Memento, oh no, that's red. So using my Memento Tuxedo Black, I am going to stamp the You're So Pretty Special, You Are Pretty Special, and I'm going to stamp that across my paper. And then using the Poppy Red Hybrid Nuvo ink, I'm going to stamp the lips. There's my lid, there it is. Okay, move this to one side, bring my card base over. Now let's glue this down. I'm going to have it so it's a side opening. I do a lot of top opening cards. I was watching some of my videos the other day and I was like, gosh, I really do a lot of side opening cards. And then on the bottom here, I am going to place the black banner. Then the red. And then on this we are going to stamp the mum. Now in the UK we spell mum, in parts of the UK we do spell mum M-O-M, but in London where I'm from we spell it M-U-M, but you can also do this wow as well. So I'm going to be using the mum here, both the solid and the shade. Now I think I'm going to do the shade in the red. I'll do the shading in the Poppy Red, which is the Nuvo Hybrid ink. And then I'm going to do the solid in the Memento Black Tuxedo. And I apologise if I get my messy hair gets into frame. There we go. And I do like having that white space in between. I just think it enhances the shadow effect. And we're going to put that on top of the red. Oh, this is too long. And then using two flat back heart embellishments from my stash. I'm going to put one there and one there, one on the other side. You could do brads. I used brads on another card. I used on another card I used the Nuvo glitter drops. So this one I use the Flowers for Mum and the two lips, and I use the Nuvo Hybrid Red Poppy Red, and the Memento ink Tuxedo Black. So that's that one. I'll show you the other ones that I did as well. And then on this one I use the same two stamp sets. I use the same two stamp sets and some cardstock from my stash. So that's those two as well. So that's the more muted kind of version. And then this one here, where I use some brads and I use some gold glitter pen. I use the stamp set Thankful, Grateful, Blessed, and the stamp set Feathers. So that's using those two. And then lastly I did this one, and I used the Nuvo glitter drops just on the side there, and I used the stamp sets Keep the Faith, because inside I've got May the Lord Bless and Keep You, Then on the front I've got Jesus, and then I use the sentiment Jesus from this stamp set, and cares for you and saves, and that's the name of Jesus. So I use those two stamp sets on that one. So there we go, 4 very different cards, but very easy to mix and match and use the sentiments in different ways and use the images in different ways. Thank you very much for joining me today, crafters, and you'll see me again very soon. Take care now. Bye bye.